Rafiki Girls Center caters for girls from extremely impoverished backgrounds. They're disadvantaged because of the poverty that surrounds them in the communities they come from. We identify girls from very poor, high-density suburbs of Harare. They come to Rafiki to train in vocational skills in order for them to be equipped with skills that can help them transform their lives.
What I can say at Rafiki is that they're not just teachers, but they're motivational teachers. They motivate you to be what you want to be, to succeed.
Fortunate lives in Harare Children's Home, and she doesn't know much about her family.
Well, this is my 20th year here. I just came here as a baby. Yeah, this is the home that I know. And these are the parents that I know. There was an auntie that came, Auntie Nyasha. She was like, "First, what do you want to do when you grow up?" I'm like, "Well, I want to be a chef." And then she said that, "Well, I know for school that's in town." Well, and then she introduced me to that school. That's how I came by Rafiki. I can now focus on what I want to do, because at times, probably your background can crush you down, saying like, "Well, I cannot do this because I'm this and this and this." But then with Rafiki changed me a lot. Yeah.
We hope that by the time she finishes her training, she would have established herself enough to be able to stand on her own, be employed, or start her own business in hotel and catering is her aspirations.
When they first come in, they're very shy, not confident at all, and really no hope. I find that some of these girls just need someone to listen to them, to give them an ear, and that lifts them up and gives them hope to even work harder. By the end of training, they are very confident, they lift up their head up, and they have, a future, they have a hope at the end of the day.
Linda trained at Rafiki in 2010. She studied the preschool teacher training. She comes from Epworth, one of the poorest suburbs in Harare, with very little options, and her mom finds it very difficult to sustain the family.
Pekugara chaipo pekutanga tanga tisina. Chikafu zvaiutomera apo nepapo kutanga tisingachiwani dzimwe nguva. Asi taigona kuchiwana through masawdust. Tikakwanisa kuenda kuchikoro, but zvanga zvisiri nyore, zvanga zvakaoma.
For her to have completed her training here and thought of the idea of setting up her own preschool, having converted her own bedroom into a classroom where she could get children from the community to come and teach them, and then for her to be able to raise funds from that. She's brought hope and a source of livelihood for not just for herself, but for the rest of the family. She's able to support even her siblings. We found that in poor backgrounds, the girls are the ones who are meant to leave school first, whilst the boy child can continue. They're left to fend for themselves with very few options, and they become vulnerable even to abuse.
It's because of those situations that have pushed us to help a girl child be able to rely on herself and not other people. Most of these girls we are getting are orphaned because most of them, their parents died from the HIV and AIDS. And because of that, we want to protect these girls. We want them to have a future. And we know that if she has her own skill, then she will not be tempted to, sell her body, but she will be able to work for herself.
Zviripo zvizhinji. Ndinoona kuti ndinokwanisa kubatsira even mama vangu. Business ravo parinodona, ndinovabatsirawo nemari ndawana kupreschool. Dzimwe nguva kana basa risiri kufamba ramama, nini ndinokwanisa kutenga even chikafu. kunzoko kana wakuzvionera uri wega wakugara mumba mako maunoti mako you face challenges ekuti zvimwe zvinhu zvawaiona uri panapa like kuchikafu dzimwe nguva unongo hauzi richabva kupo unongochona chapo kana wakumba kwako nezvitsvagira uri wega and vakomana vanomboedzawo kuda kuti musikana uyu anogara ari ega tombomuedzawo here saka zvimwe zvinhu zvokuti unokwanisa kuzvibata uri wega.
Just the knowledge that I am part of this project that is making such tremendous impact in the lives of these girls is very significant for me.
Yeah, I feel different now. I'm like, this is the past, I'm waiting for the future. We just have to press on and go forward. Yeah.
If it went for the Egmont Trust, hundreds of girls who have come through Rafiki would have been left with no alternatives, and their hope of ever making a mark in the communities would be lost. But now their lives have been transformed, their dignity has been restored, confidence, and they see a lot of opportunity ahead of them because of the training they have had here at Rafiki.
Ndinoda kutenda zvakanyanya kuRafiki nekuti upenyu hwangu hwashanduka. Ndanitarisiro iyo upenyu hwakanaka mangwana. Tidero kushaba.